All right, round three. Nick is still running tables, so we keep him on camera. We got Vayu-Turbo with Nick on the left, and I don't know. Beastmodes got finally not a zombie build. I believe it's called Blackfeather. It's essentially the Vayu-Turbo OCG from way back when Edison was happening build. He did a whole video on it after this monthly, kind of going over the different ins and outs, what he liked about it, what he didn't like about it, and what matchups it's better in. I believe he was saying, because I know there's been a lot of talk about that Ryko in Vayu kind of being too slow, but he felt like he was missing the Ryko. I did end up facing him in a later round, and I tried to play it as if I, like, based off of the cards he had already played, I knew it was a Vayu deck, and I remember mind controlling a little early, but we got a classic T set. So again, like you're kind of assuming he's got the Vayu-Turbo build. Nick's gonna mill 2 Greffers and a Dark Armed, and then banishes the Spirit Reaper. But the whole video was really cool. It was really enlightening. I was so happy that Beast Mode came just with this new variant, just to kind of change it up. Did a lot for the community, I think, just giving us those ins and outs of a different build. Because, if you're gonna try Vayu, you come to the monthlies, you gotta try to win. But he's just here trying to get that information, getting ready for YCS. Let's hope he does run something. Let's take the weights off, as Ryan always says. So the Ryko got the destroyed the back row on the D prison, and then he banishes the Spirit Reaper off of Caius, which does an extra 1,000 damage to Beast Mode. So for this tournament, another Ryko hits the Vayu, mills a Rhoda, a Lore, and a Gale. I only was using one camera for this monthly, so it's really cool to just kind of see the progression of one person, whoever's kind of running that table. Makes it a little easier in the editing phase too, but normal summons Card Trooper, mills, Gores, and 2 other cards. And now we can start attacking. Let's see. He's going to try to hit with the Ryko first. All right. Takes 400 because it's a Sangan. Hits with the Card Trooper and the Caius. So Beastmode's going to search one off of Sangan. I'm sure he's going to go for, I think, Armageddon Knight starts to give him some plays. Gale's obviously great. Start getting around some of these other guys. Let's see. I think a Hamster and a Royal Oppression on the Ryko from earlier. Summons Gale, cuts the Caius, and tries to attack over the Card Trooper. Nick doesn't have a response, so he takes 900 and draws. Sets another card, and Nick, is it Giant Trunade? That's good. This is gonna give him some breathing room to kind of attack into his Gale, but summons the Greffer, ditches the Vayu, and I'm sure he's going to send like a Sirocco or something. Let's start making these Vayu plays possible. Or does he send the Plague? He was looking for a level 8. Okay, so he's got Oppression, Return, and Mirror Force. I feel like you want to go for the Sirocco, get your values going. You got the return for later. He does do plague, okay. I mean, plague can kind of do the same thing. Tops the value and gets hit with a crow. So how is he? Is he gonna switch his Raikou to defense, keep it around a little longer, or just get those pokes? So it hits him for 4, for 12, turns the Raikou to defense, and he sets 2. Did he set the oppression in the return? I think. Save the Mirror Force for later. It's up on life points. So reinforcement, Rhoda for Greffer. Let's see. Ditches the Sirocco. I think that he's going for the special summon. Oh, doing the special summon actually hurt him more. I was going to banish the 2, the value for Armed Wing. And I don't think it was the Mirror Force. I think it was the return. So, oh, no, it was the Mirror Force. Okay, so exposes his field. He's got a Solemn Judgment. If he does try to go for any big plays. Normal summons Armageddon. Sensitive value. Put another Blackwing on board just to stay alive a little longer. Ditches the value that he topped last turn for Plague. And now I maybe a Necro? No, you gotta go Sirocco. It's so crazy how it just dodges the Royal Oppression, but putting all these big guys on field. Still has to deal with the Armor Master. Not exactly sure. So he hits for 300 over the Armageddon Knight. I don't know why you wouldn't just go for more damage, but maybe he needs that Blackwing for something else. Bluffing like it's a deck dev too. So Armor Master is going to hit over the Greffer. Doesn't want him to keep fueling the grave. Sets 1. Passes back. And now Nick's got to try to figure out how to deal with this 25. Alright, so he hits the Necro. So Adam knows he doesn't have Mirror Force set, and I don't think most people are maining a D prison in their value build. So Card Trooper mills Gores, Icarus, and I didn't see the other one, and then hits over the Armageddon. I think it was Armageddon Knight. Who was the other one? Either Greffer and Caius. Normal's the Lila. Pops the Solemn. And then gonna do some extra damage here. So like if he did so blocks it with the Necro, that was good. Mills Chalice, Burial, and Chaos Sorcerer. That was like 2 of his outs. So he changed the Trooper. He's got to save some life points now. So if you hit over the with Armed Wing the other turn, it would have been an extra 500. I guess at 22 it's not too crazy. Oh, he drew into a Compulse. That's how he's gonna out. There we go. So tries to hit over the Trooper, goes through, gets the draw, sets the Compulse. And so now is it worth trying to like leave your Armor Master on board? Oh, so the Heavy Storm, Compulse, Icarus targets 2, and you can't chain the return. So Armed Wing is going to make another Vayu play. Keeps checking the grave. Let's go for, was it Crimson something? I don't know. Silverwind. I remembered. I got it. Burials gets gets another one. And then Nick just scoops. So Blackfeather, again, it's like an OCG Vayu-Turbo build, or just like Vayu. It's not really like as turbo as like the Raikou. Just getting those extra mills, I think, is what Beast Mode was saying is it's missing. It's a little too slow. But also just the follow-up with the Raikou or Hamster into a Caius the next turn. So Normal's Plague. Definitely expecting the Raikou. Was fine letting that go to the grave. But it was a Necro. So he takes, what, 900? Oh, Necro's got more defense than I thought. Squeaky ass chair. Damn. Alright, so we got Brain Control. Alright, so Vayu over the Plague. Burial, Brain Control, Sirocco. Is it Rhoda? I didn't see what the other one was. Heavy, maybe? Summons the Armageddon Knight. I get the low battery pop up, so let's plug this in. Sends Vayu. Alright. Sets look like Raikou. And ooh, I think he has a dark armed heavy, Brain Control. Tops for Plague. No response from Nick. Synchro for a level 6. You go into the Goyo or the Brio, okay. Now Brio can pitch the Sirocco. Sends back the Raikou. Kaiku. Alright, now he's gonna start. Oh, and he has to immediately negate the Kaiku. And then I'm not exactly sure. Maybe the 18 did go through, and then he drops the Gores on the 18. Heavy. Stops the bottomless. That's good. Brain controls the Brio. Does he start pitching for the Brio? He's got a Sirocco in hand and would make it live. That's not bad. Could also start doing some damage if you wanted to. Ditches the Brio. And yep, so now he's gonna try to doing a lot more damage. And yep, Beast Mode just scoops. I don't know if it was enough damage on board for game, but it was enough that Beast Mode was ready for game 3. So Nick takes game 2. Beast Mode starting us off with a classic T set. Return Compulsion Trap Dust Shoot. The Trooper, Sirocco, and Raikou. Alright, so he's got a couple turn 1 options. Does he want to kind of let that Raikou ride? I don't know if at this point Nick knew that it was a Raikou-less Vayu deck. So you definitely don't want to set Raikou against a Raikou. So he does the Card Trooper. I feel like that's the right way to play against the Blackwing deck. Wow, what a mill. So he gets the Vayu play live already. He's got Dark Greffer for the 3 darks. Just hits over the Vayu, and he sets 2. He sets the Compulse, and I don't remember what the other one was. Compulsive is... Oh, the Dust Shoot, duh. Alright, so sends back the Armageddon Knight. Reveals he has D-Prison, Compulse, and some other trap. Trooper Mill 3, another Vayu, the Lila, now his Sorcerer's live, and Allure. I hate Allure, but it's such a good card. I played in Gravekeepers, so I never want to banish one of my Gravekeepers. It's definitely better in this with return and whatnot, but D-Prison's the card trooper. Doesn't want him to draw anymore. He didn't set... What did he set? Because the Raikou he ditched with... Oh, no. That was last game. So Raikou hits the second D-Prison and mills an Armageddon Knight and DD Crow, maybe? I didn't see what that was. Tributes for Sirocco. And he's going to get bottomless. It's okay. He still has the return in hand, so that'll be fine for later. And he still had the Sirocco and Vayu in Grave, so now he can bring that out with no worries. Hits for 23, gets compulsed, and he lets it go through. So we're still at the 8,000. Sets his return, and does he want to pay half his life points on this one? That's tough because it's pretty early, and then Adam could just go, all right, send them all back. It's not a whole lot that he can do with it, so he lets it go through. I wonder, could you chainlink 2 the return and then chainlink 3 the compulse, one of the monsters? Let us know down below. And then just a nice little T set. Greffer pitches the Sirocco and sends Vayu? Or does he want to send a play? Because I think there already is a Vayu in his grade. Yeah, he already has a Vayu. So, do you want to make a Synchro or like a Goyo or a Brio, or do you want to just go keep your Vayus moving along? Or the Necro. Again, this Necro has been working for Nick, so sends the Necro and attacks over Adam's Necro, sets 1 and passes. No effect from Greffer. Just hits him for 17. I mean, he's still got to worry about a Mirror Force, but 2 D-Prisons. Are they really running 3? Probably not. I think that was an Icarus he just set. Ooh, the Burial. That's nice. So he's going to kind of just keep swinging with this. Oh, he does run the 3. So he was just going to keep hitting him for 17. Sets the Burial. All right. Armageddon Knight sending the Sirocco. So now his Vayu plays live. And I think he did set the Icarus. So if anything happens, he can always just Icarus. Keep his Vayu plays live. Hits him for 14. And the 23 is going to D-Prison. That's the Icarus. Sends the 2. So sends a Vayu, double Sirocco. Plenty of plays for follow-up. I think he has a Cyber Dragon and a Chaos Sorcerer in hand. And what did he just draw? He drew his Gores. Okay. So now I think you special the Cyber Dragon, bait out whatever back row, try to get over this Armageddon Knight. Cyber Dragon hits him for 9, I think. Reinforcement, another Armageddon Knight, just to send another Vayu. It's gonna make another Vayu play. So that's 2 of his Vayus that are out. Goes into Armwing, Armor Master. I don't know, whatever. Other Blackwing guy. Hits I think on. I was watching that. I was saying no because he had the Gorge and the Sorcerer in hand. I mean, right now he's gonna follow up with a Chaos Sorcerer, but Chaos Sorcerer doesn't special summon after you lose damage, and then, but now he knows what it's gonna be. So, I don't think it changes much whether he knew or not. He could still make his Sorcerer. Sorcerer is gonna banish the Blackwing. It's a good way to get out of that. And now with his Scores token, he's gonna leave his Chaos Sorcerer. Doesn't want to get Mirror Force now, so trying to attack over with with Gores. Hopefully not a Mirror Force, but it was all right. So his Armageddon Knight buys him another turn. And he sets... I didn't see what the other set is. Maybe it's a Raikou. No, it's a Hamster into Raikou. So now with that Raikou, are you trying to pop whatever he just set face down? Or do you want to get the back row, kind of give you some safety? I mean, there's no more deep prisons. So Sorcerer banished Armageddon Knight. Raikou pops the back row for MST. Tributes for Caius. Oh, wow. Top decking that Caius right there was huge. Hits him for 26. Now, I mean, so much, like his... he has the Necro in there, so that can buy him another turn. But so much of his engine is already banished. I don't know. A lot of his back row, like all his... battle traps are gone. So I think Nick's just trying to put game on board. So banishes double Vayu, yep, and that's game. Nick pulls away with the backdoor 2-0. So we'll be moving on to round 4. I want to kind of say at the end of each one, if you are in the area, if you're flying in early for the YCS Providence, we're going to host our monthlies on the Friday night before. It's only a quick 30 to 45-minute drive. There might be limited capacity for anyone who wants to join, but I'll bring the camera out. We'll get some duels recorded. At minimum, it's a good time. We got a lot of Edison players. So come check us out. We're at the Armoury in 97 Huttleston Ave in Fairhaven. Good times on that Friday. Catch you in the next one. Peace.